UWM has a history of work in the area of drug discovery. There were a sufficient number of people that we needed to form a group.
The Milwaukee Institute for Drug Discovery, what we call the MIDD, was established about 5 years ago, and part of the role of the MIDD is to provide the resources for people to work across their disciplines to create new drugs.
The discoveries that we are doing in the lab, our goal is to improve the quality and quantity of life.
We would love to be able to prevent the problems before they happen.
We try to use these targets in order to develop new compounds for cancer, for depression and for asthma.
Infectious disease, both viral and antibiotic resistant disease, neurological problems like alcoholism and anxiety and pain.
Depression as well as schizophrenia. I think we'll have drugs, to be able to treat those diseases.
We have established the Shimadzu Laboratory, which is a world-class analytical chemistry facility.
This is the state-of-the-art instrumentation lab.
Not all universities are privy to some of the instruments and technology that we actually have here at UWM.
I mean, we're just light years better than we were before. Always before we had to send the compounds out. But now, with this really phenomenal facility and the other equipment in the department, we can do this just as well as any drug company.
The real strength of the MIDD is the specific people we have. We have a really special group here.
When I have a problem that I can't solve, I can look across the bench top or look behind me in the office, and there's someone there who can help me answer that question.
Students get this wonderful opportunity to work with nationally and internationally recognized faculty.
Biggest impact that my research has is in training the undergraduates, training the graduate students, who are then going to go off and make their own discoveries.
They're able to work across disciplines, and so they're able to participate hands-on in many areas of research that wouldn't be possible without these cross-disciplinary programs being in place.
You're making molecules that really have the potential of being able to treat patients and learning organic chemistry at the same time.
For pain, we have a very active program that's been supported by the National Institutes of Health for some time.
We can make compounds to get rid of all the side effects that you would get normally from Valium, from addiction, tolerance, withdrawal.
When we think about better cancer therapy, our drug discovery programs are working on more targeted therapy for effective cancer treatment with reduced side effects.
Being able to work on a topic that will eventually go into research, will get further results, and could potentially change people's lives is really rewarding.
People ask me what projects I'm working on, and I tell them I'm working on asthma, and then they tell me they have family members or they have friends who are really going through this problem, and so they kept urging me on to work hard to come up with something interesting that would help them.
We are developing an oral dosage form that avoids the use of inhalers that we know have significant drawbacks, as well as this strategy avoids the use of steroids.
We're advancing in preclinical trials really rapidly, and I think that puts us ahead of many other groups.
So when you add all of this up, our faculty are working on not just interesting science, but impactful products that'll affect people's lives.
We're making real contributions that are going to help people, I think, for a long, long, long time.